Hello traders, and welcome to the market opening preview series on a Monday, January 19th, 2015. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. It is absolutely a beautiful early morning, nice and brisk, cold. It's beautiful. Well, not quite jacket weather, but really, really nice. The sun is shining, the beach looks beautiful, the water looks great, and I'm glad to be with you. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Well, traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day that the markets are open. And we bring this to you before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. And in 2008, I retired from a great career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I came over to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, it's 2015, traders, and I'm still here. Traders, I trade the Forex market every single trading day. I don't necessarily take a trade every day, but I'm in the markets every day, listening to fundamentals, looking at charts, looking at technical analysis, and looking for that opportunity to get into a trade and make some profits. All right, traders, let's get rid of the legal stuff. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. That means if you're on a demo account for 3 months and you go to live account with your hard-earned money, you're going to see a difference in your trading because that thing between your ears, psychology, comes into effect when you see your money going up or down. All right, let's move along. We're going to talk about some news and commentary. So let's get to it. First thing let's talk about is, talk about the calendar. Calendar's pretty weak today, I have to say. And my calendar just went kaput, as usual. Okay. Why is that not working? I don't know. Okay, let's talk about the indices. Okay, the Dow 30 is up 1.10%. The S&P is in the green, 1.34%. The NASDAQ is up 1.39%. And the Russell 2000 is up 1.90%. Lots of green out of the U.S. on Friday. Going over to the Eurozone, that looks all green there too. The DAX is up 1.35%. The FTSE is up 0.79%. The CAC 40 is up 1.31%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 is up 1.55%. Very, very nice. Traders, let's come on over to my side of the world, see what's going on. These are currently trading now. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.45%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is up 0.88%. And the Shanghai is in the red, negative 4.90%. Wow, that's pretty high. The Hang Seng is also in the negative 0.42%. And we end with the Kospi in the green at 0.95%. All right, now we're back at the calendar. There was some really early data, low impact out of Australia today. Nothing that is going to affect us in our trading day. There's a lot of medium impact, so please keep your economic calendars close by. But I have to tell you, traders, there is not, as usual on a Monday, a lot of data. In fact, there's nothing on here that's not even worth mentioning. Really, in the European session, we have the Swissy PPI come out. That's medium impact. That's the only thing that actually is medium impact. There is nothing else to look at as far as news for today. So it is a technical day today. Commentary was, well, the big Swissy move. The Swiss National Bank decided to take off its floor at 1.20, and of course the Swissy went berserk. And so there was probably like a 400 pip move, and I think I was looking at a 30-minute chart and moved like 300 pips or something like that. It was a lot. It was a lot of pips when that announcement came out. I don't think anybody was expecting that. So the Swiss is in a conundrum, and we'll have to just keep an eye on that. I don't trade the dollar Swiss because it's correlated to the euro. So I don't trade those two together. So I'd rather trade the euro than the dollar Swiss if I'm going to trade one or the other. So I mostly trade the euro if I'm going to take one of those trades. All right, traders, it's time to take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts to review. And as usual, we will start with the euro dollar. Traders, we are in a great spot right now. Unfortunately, we're 6 hours before the London Open when I do this video for you all. And this looks, we're just in a great spot. Hopefully this will just go sideways till the London Open. We can take this back down to 1.1471. We're going to put a pretty tight stop on this 1600. And, well, it's a 40 pip stop, but this is an hourly chart. So that's, that's what happens when you're dealing with an hourly chart. Your drawdown is a little bit more. But this looks nice. This was, it's been trending pretty well. So, yeah, and we're bearish on it, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar, it's a pretty ugly chart. If you take a look at this, it's sideways, it's up, it's down. It is bearish on the daily chart, so we know that. The only thing I can come up with, there was really nothing to fib, and, I sort of hesitant to say, well, let's wait till it comes up all the way up to, 1520. I don't think it's going to come up to 1520. I think it's going to drop before that. So I like the 5140 area to take this to the short side. Let's see what happens before the London Open or at the London Open. But we definitely want to short the pound dollar. But just, we got to break this trend line. And the pound, it doesn't like giving pullbacks. So if we get a pullback, that's great because that'll give us some confirmation. All right, let's look at another chart that's not looking too sweet. And that is the Aussie dollar. This is the Aussie dollar 60-minute chart. And this doesn't look too healthy itself. This is in a trend and giving you several trading opportunities here. First of all, right where it's at right now, if there was a bearish candlestick formation that I felt comfortable with, I would take that trade and short this in a heartbeat and take it down to the 200 exponential moving average. And if it broke that, I just let it run all the way down to, looks like 80.77. All right, so this is bearish. My bias is bearish. So we're looking to sell this. We want to take this down. However, if it comes down to the 81.97 area, what we'll do there is we'll look to buy this and take this back up because it's going to bounce there. If it doesn't bounce there, it's going to bounce at the 200. As you can look left of the chart, there's a lot of stuff that's going on past at these price levels. All three price levels that I just mentioned to you. If it closes below the 200 exponential moving average, that would be fantastic. We'll just take this all the way back down. So we have a couple of opportunities here with the Aussie. There's no news today, so it's a technical day, and that might be in our benefit. All right, let's go over to, this is the euro yen, folks. This is not the euro dollar. This is a typo on my part. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. This is not the euro yen. This is the euro Aussie. And this is a mistake on my part, but this is the euro Aussie. Okay, what we want is we just want this to pull back to the 38.2 Fibonacci level at about 41.44, and we will take this down to the downside. We have a stop at 42.14, and we want to take profit about 39.90. Would be really nice if we can get it down that far. That would be a very nice trade. Let's see how it goes. It's moving kind of sideways for a while there. And let's see if it'll pop back up there. Even if it comes up to that 23.6, folks, I wouldn't have a problem taking that to the downside from the 23.6 where it's at. You got enough pips there to get yourself... yeah, you got plenty of pips there. You got almost 40 pips there. If you come up to that 23.6, coming back down to support. So I think you'll be fine, and you'll get plenty. You get your 25 pips and get the heck out and take your profits. Okay, this is euro yen, and this is another one that was a little tricky to look at today. I have to tell you, traders, take a look at the daily chart on this. This is unbelievable. Wait till you see this daily chart. Looks like a jet rocket just heading for the ground, just straight on down. It's just moving. It is on the move, down, down, down. We just want to short this, right? The problem is this is coming up to some major support right now, and I think this is going to bounce. I got a feeling this is going to bounce. I don't normally do counter trend trades, but I'm telling you, I've got this gut feeling that this is heading up. This is going to, whether it fibs or whatever it does, I got a feeling it's going to break this trend line and take it up. If it doesn't, and it closes below that low of those 2 wicks before that big blue candle there, to the left of the chart, short it. Take it down to 3,500. So you have some opportunities here that you can definitely take advantage of. So yeah, either way, I got a feeling though this is going to bounce. I have a feeling this is going to bounce and this is going to come back up. How far up is it going to go? I have no idea. I'm not a counter trend trader. I don't like counter trend trading because at 136.97, 95 area, we're going to have some issues. If you look left of the chart, that was a significant, which is now a resistance area. So be careful with the euro yen, but we'll see. The daily chart is really bearish, though. It's quite interesting. All right, another one that's really hard to figure out today is this New Zealand dollar. You know that we've been bearish on the New Zealand dollar for a very long time, and I'm still bearish on the New Zealand dollar, and I do want to take this to the downside. However, this 200 exponential moving average is in our way, and it is reacting to it. So I'm looking for a bounce for this, and I'm looking to counter trend trade this up to 78.62. Traders, if this breaks below that 200 exponential moving average at the London Open and takes out that low of that wick, short it. I mean, there's no problem with shorting it from there. Just short it. I wouldn't short it unless it takes out that wick at the beginning of that trend line. That big wick there, it's got to come below that, and then we can short that and just take it down as far as we can get it. You got plenty of room to get your 20, 25, 30 pips before we hit all that junk on the left side of the chart. So this looks really well. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this Monday, January 19th, 2015. I can't believe this month is almost over. Unbelievable. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day. And remember, this comes to you every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Have a great trading day, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.